In 2016, a man by the name of Bill Healy, part of the Freakonomics podcast, drove down the small town of Schererville, Indiana, looking for one simple thing: mattress firms. And what he found out that day has led to many things, one of them being this speech. Good afternoon, my name is Creed Henderson, and over the past couple weeks I've been researching Mattress Firm. And today I would like to present to you why I think Mattress Firm is a money laundering scheme. There are three different things that I would like to cover today with y'all. The first one would be perspective on Mattress Firm. The second one would be why it is relevant to college students. And the third one is simply, what are we going to do about it? But first, we're starting with perspective. We're going to cover what Mattress is and the brief history of it. It was founded in 1986 in the small, cozy little town of Houston, Texas. Each Mattress Firm is franchise owned and operated, and conveniently, you can't really get a price for a mattress because there are so many different variables involved in it. The next thing that I'd like to discuss is that everyone's been asking this: why are there so many different mattress firms all around the place? Mattress Firm reports that it has over 3,500 individual stores within 48 different states. And that's the common question I've gotten: is why are there so many? Why are there so many? And the Freakonomics podcast with Bill Healy was asking the same question: why are there so many? He found 4 different mattress firms on one intersection in a small little town in Indiana. This also corresponded at the same time a Reddit user began to ask, why are there so many different mattress firms? He said he saw the same thing: one intersection, 4 different mattress firms with no one in any of them. What is going on with Mattress Firm? Now you may be asking, all right, these are just social platforms that people have been raising awareness on, which I totally understand, and we'll get into stats a little bit. But first, let's talk a little bit more about mattresses as the whole. So mattresses, and these are coming from Mattress Firm, other mattress stores, as well as the Center for Disease Control, say that about 7 to 10 years is the range that you should replace every mattress. Now the CDC tells us that people live on average 78 years. So on average, you're probably going to buy about 8, maybe 9 different mattresses throughout the entirety of your life. And that is buying them when you're a little baby all the way to an adult. This is a lot of different mattresses. I have never personally ever bought a mattress. And I can only say that my parents, I think, bought 2 when I asked them. They bought 2 different mattresses that I remember at any different point for themselves. So let's get into some more facts as the whole. Now these facts are coming from different places such as Business Insiders, Reuters, and actually the companies themselves that have reported these things. So the first one that I'd like to discuss is that in August 2016, Steinhoff, which is a massive furniture conglomerate, purchased Mattress Firm for $3.8 billion. $3.8 billion. This was a significant amount and included all of Mattress Firm's debt. Now, December 2017, Steinhoff declares accounting irregularities. It lost 85% of its stock value. That was $15 billion. Before this time, they had no problems. They had never had an accounting problem in any way, shape, or form. And this was a year after they had bought Mattress Firm. Then in January of 2018, less than a month later, Steinhoff again declared some irregularities in their accounting, causing them to have to liquidate so many different funds that it raised up to $620 million to fill that gap. Now you may be saying at this point, okay, Creed, these are just coincidences, it just happened, but I would like to take a look at Steinhoff's history and that they hadn't had any problems before. They purchased Mattress Firm, and then they had these massive irregularities, and then less than a month ago, Mattress Firm itself within Steinhoff declared bankruptcy. And now they are declaring a U.S. Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and they are trying to shave off $3.2 billion in debt. This doesn't seem like a coincidence kind of thing, but rather things seem to be coming together in that when they brought under this conglomerate, they were kind of exposed for what was really going on. So Steinhoff is that conglomerate. Now you may be asking, all right, so what does this got to do with us? I'm just a college student who's about to get out into the workforce and just make my own money. But that's exactly why it's important to every single one of us. We as Americans live in an economic system that is built on entrepreneurship, hard work, and ethical lifestyles. The American ideal is not necessarily an easy life, but it's a good life. That's what we're supposed to strive for. But when we have companies like Mattress Firm who are really trying to twist and manipulate the system, that when we offer up honesty and they step in and assume our honesty and twist it, they're going to be taking things that we've worked really hard for, that the Lord has honored us when we earn. So I think that we need to step in there, and Dr. Fortenberry of the Comm Department here at Mississippi College tells us that the rights of the individual are dependent upon the rights of the group. If we want to protect our own individual rights, we really need to protect everybody's right and all of the economic system as a whole. We can't just say, oh, we'll let that person pass on. We need to protect everyone's rights as a whole. So that's why I think it's relevant to us today. So you may be asking, at the end of the day, what am I really going to do about it? Or what does Creed really want out of these individual things? And I think I would ask for 3 different things today out of each and every one of you. The first one would be that I actually got to reinforce what you think about Mattress Firm. I know it's a pretty popular thing, especially on the social platforms of today. I hope I've reinforced these different things. Another thing that I hope I've done is maybe change your behavior in some way. Maybe when you see a Mattress Firm, you walk by a mattress store, or really any type of company in the American economic system, you think, man, I hope they're an honest company. Let's see if they're an honest company and that you run your businesses in the future as honest companies. The third thing that I hope to do, that would be really difficult, but I hope I did it, was maybe to change your mind completely on Mattress Firm. Maybe you now begin to realize, okay, there's some very irregular things going on here with this company. The last thing that I'd like to discuss is what to do. What are you going to do about it? What I'm really asking each of you to do is that when you see a Mattress Firm, is to think, I wonder if this is a place that I'd really like to spend my money. So today we discussed 3 different things, one of them being a new perspective on Mattress Firm, another being the relevance of this topic to each and every one of us, as well as what to do about it.